Welcome back everyone to another Grand Mountain Adventure walkthrough. Today we're on to the third map, Elnakka. Chances are if you're watching this video, you've made the wise decision to purchase the full game. So congratulations and enjoy. This mountain is one of my favorites, but we all know that one guy who got stuck on Elnakka. And believe me, you do not want to be that one guy. So hopefully I can help you out today and you'll be able to finally complete this one. Let's get into it. Up first is the perfect turns. It's a twisty little track with a double diamond time of 15 seconds, but overall, this one is super simple. Just stay between the gates and you'll have no problems. To start off, make sure you're in the middle of the course. Starting on the left, it's a bit too steep, and you'll actually drop down, costing yourself time. Then continue taking the course like normal until you make it to the middle. There's a skier there you can slap, and that'll give you a nice little speed boost to help you along. And then just make sure you stay between those gates for the rest of the run and you're home free. The next run we're taking a look at is the Elements, and its DD time is 28 seconds. There's just a couple of little tricks that'll help you get this one, but those will start at around gate 9. As for this beginning section, just take it like normal, stay between the gates, and you should be fine. Cut as close to those corners and those turns as you can. So once we get here, we're going to want to do a combo boost. I like this backflip 360. It's kind of the best way to do it, and then you'll hit one of those skiers, or at least try to, at the bottom there. And then it's just a matter of finishing off the course, staying close to the gates, staying on the inside of your turns, trying to be as straight as possible, and that's an easy double diamond for you. Now we're on to Super G. It has a double diamond time of 37.50, making it one of the longer tracks on the mountain, but don't worry because this one is really simple. So for this track, there's not really much you have to do besides staying in between the gates and possibly hitting some skiers towards the middle of the run. So I'm just going to let the clip play, and I'll see you in a bit. Now that wasn't so bad, was it? Super G, more like super easy. And with that one out of the way, we can now get on to the Pathfinder. This track gives you a bit of freedom to pick your own route for its DD time of 34.79, but I'll show you what's worked best for me and a few tips to get some extra speed. Right off the start here, I'm going to slow things down a bit to talk about using bonks to get a boost. I've shown how 2 tricks in a combo can give a boost, and the same works here except using a bonk instead of a 180. There's 2 easy places you can do this on this track, one being right at the start there, so go into it with a backflip, bonk off this tree, and you should notice a significant increase in your speed. So now we're just going to stay on the right side of the track for a bit, avoiding these boulders and trying not to hit any trees. Soon here we're going to come up on this rock section that's going to force us more into the middle of the track. Make sure you avoid those rocks, and once you're out, you'll come up on this small drop. This is where you can get that second bonk boost if you didn't go for that first one. Now all you have to do is stay on the left side of the course for the rest of the run until you come up onto this little corner here. You're just going to cut through that corner section there, and then you'll be home free. Now we're on to Ellnau shoulder track, and boy does this one have some history. In my opinion, this was once one of the hardest tracks to get double diamond on in the game. And with a DD time of 36 seconds, it's easy to see why. Fortunately for you, this has been changed in recent updates, and the new DD time is a mere 36.5. The key to shoulder track is still the same as it's always been, the humble backflip. You should try to do one on almost every single jump, as these slight speed boosts will be your ticket to an easy DD. This jump here is the exception to the rule. It's just a bit too low, so I wouldn't try it. This jump is also special because instead of a regular backflip, it's a great spot to fit in a combo boost. And with this last backflip here, you should find yourself well under that double diamond time. That's going to wrap up the double diamond time trial challenges. Now let's move over to some high score stuff. Starting off with a double diamond distance challenge of 240 meters is Boulder Hill Escape. For this one, you're going to want to come down to the right from the start and hop onto this rail. From there, you'll continue going straight, trying not to run into any of these trees, and approaching this big drop. Coming off this drop, it's a great place to do a combo boost of a backflip 180, and from there, just keep going straight, and you should easily get that double diamond distance. You can see my line in yellow there on the map, just to give you an even better idea of which way to go and what to follow. If you need to see the run again, feel free to rewind, but for now, we're going to move on to the next challenge. And that challenge is, of course, the Boulder Hill Descent. It's a gated trick challenge with a DD score of 12,000 points. And the way I do this one, if I was just going for DD, is pretty simple. Skip the rail and go for a roll backflip off of this first jump here, then continue going straight, weaving between these trees until you make it to the first big drop. Off of this drop, go for a backflip and then 180. It'll be a nice little combo to boost your score some more. Then we're going to go off this tree here. Do a simple roll backflip off the tree, and then keep going straight until you reach these tree rails over this other big drop. From here, I like to do a roll rodeo 180 off of the tree on the left, and that's going to give us a nice little combo to boost our score to just over 16,000 points. From there, we're moving on to the dropping challenge, the road gaps. It's got a double diamond requirement of 95 meters, and this one is known for being particularly tricky. You'll be able to do it by coming out of the start of this challenge and just going straight right up until you see this first tree rail here. You're going to use that to jump over this large gap and drop all the way down, then continue straight, going just a little bit to the left between that cliff and that tree. You're going to jump off of this road and land onto this tree rail, and then off of the tree rail for an even bigger jump. From the spot that you've landed, quickly head left over to this small cliff here, and jumping off this will be just enough of a drop to get you the rest of the way to double diamond. It's crucial to remember for this challenge that landing on rails does not count as touching the ground, so you can effectively use them to get significantly larger drops. The final course we'll be covering in this video is XL Park World. This is another gated trick challenge with a double diamond score requirement of 14,000 points. Now at first, all the possible options in this course may seem overwhelming, but just follow my path and you'll be okay. I go straight off this first jump here and do a roll backflip. Next, I do an additional backflip off of this raised section. From there, it's a straight path up to the next section, which is this rail. Jump onto the rail and do a roll off of it. For this big jump, all we have to do is another roll and a rodeo. Once you've done that, you can just go straight for a bit. We should have enough points that we can just skip this section here. And now for the final big jump, we're going to do a roll backflip 180. That'll put us at just over 15,000 points and enough to get that double diamond. That's going to conclude this walkthrough. I really do hope you've all enjoyed. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. Remember to stick the landing, and I'll see you all on the next mountain. Bye!